Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is Friday, 29th September, 29th August 2025. The September series is beginning today. And generally, September is the time when something dramatic happens to the markets. October is when they're extremely volatile, but September is generally a trending market. So we've had two bad months as far as the bulls are concerned. That was July and August, and the bulls were beaten very badly yesterday. And hopefully, September should be a good month for them. You must also know, they have this theory that you sell in May and go away. Generally, people come back in September because the holidays end and a new season begins called the fall season. Generally, in the fall season, the market rises, but then, we can't say all the time it does. So, yesterday was very bad. It was the last day of the settlement, and heavy selling took place again in the second half. Honestly, I expected the first hour lows to hold, but I was wrong. Just like what happened the previous trading session when I thought the first hour lows will hold, but they gave up in the last hour because I think the market is very nervous going into September series, and it's extremely bearish. Indications are there. Nobody knows what will happen on the tariffs. So generally, people don't want to take a chance. So yesterday we saw Nifty falling below 24,500, which a lot of technical analysts said we will start a new bear market leg. As far as my reading of the charts are concerned, I believe that Nifty is not bad. In fact, it could be at the support level. Bank Nifty, though, broke an important support level, but many a time, it's a false breakdown or a false breakout. So I would like to give it 2 3 days, especially till next week, because that is when the GST meeting happens and we will know what exactly will come out of it. In the interim, Prime Minister Modi is now gone to Japan, and he'll also be going to China for the SCO meet, and there he will be meeting Russian president as well as the Chinese president. So we will know something more may come out, which may be positive for India. So yesterday, financials and IT dragged. Actually, the entire market was weak. The decline outnumbered advances 2:1, and the stocks exiting F&O got sold like AB Fashion, Adani Total, CESC, IRB, all of them. One of the stocks which is entering F&O, Samman Capital, that also fell. We hold Samman Capital. Sensex fell about 700 points, and we saw doing what they do best. They sold close to 4,000 crores, and DIS bought close to 7,000 crores. Primarily, there was a lot of buying because of the promoter who sold in the Indigo, and so that probably had this DIS number increasing. So what has happened as far as the August series and July series? Nifty has fallen about 1,050 points in the last two series. FI's long exposure at 8%, just 8%, 92% short is the lowest ever. The FI long exposure at 8% is the lowest ever at the series start, is what CNBC reports. The clients and HNIs are holding about 72% long, and the other 20 are mostly hedged positions. Both Nifty and Nifty rollovers and open interest, both Nifty rollovers and open interest are higher for September series versus a 3-month average. So September will be a trending month in my opinion. Which side it will trend? I'm hoping it will trend on the long side because a lot of positive indicators which will happen in September. But we have to be guarded about it. We are anyway fully invested. As I keep repeating, that I don't believe too much on the Nifty or the Sensex. We look at stocks, and we hope that we have invested. In fact, we have invested about close to 25 to 30% in non-stocks. I would say that is silver and gold. As I said, we have bought back gold. We got into gold last week, so we will continue to add gold and silver as we go along if we sell stocks at a profit. So I'm hoping to make gold and silver to about 35%, like what it was in the beginning of the year, which saved us the blushes when the markets fell in January and February. So in the past, whenever the long exposure is so low for FIs, they've been having rallies. But if you see in August, they held tight. Mostly they held it above 85. Incidentally, day for yesterday, FI numbers had come to 15% long, which was 85% short from 92. Now again, they've gone back to 92. A very interesting thing in September is the time of weekly contract and monthly contract changes. NSE will have their contracts expiring on Tuesdays, and the BSE will have their expiring contracts on Thursdays. Previously it was Thursday and Tuesdays. Now it has been reversed. So Nifty weekly expiry will be on Tuesdays. The monthly expiry for Bank Nifty and Nifty will be on Thursdays of each month. The Sensex expiry will be on on Tuesday of every month, and Sensex will go to Thursday. So it's just an interchange. So there are some very interesting things on GST. A lot of people are expecting a lot of concessions, but there are some, as they say, the devil is in the details. Some numbers have been leaked. I don't know how far these are true, because the GSE the committee has to take into cognizance. But some leakage which has come from CNBC makes me wonder as to what this government is up to and how they are penalizing the middle class. I hope it doesn't happen. But if you look at the leaked numbers, while there are a lot of places where GST from 12, it has gone to 5. They are shifting the 12 to either 5 or 18. So what is likely to go to 18, according to CNBC and according to their sources, they say ready-made garments above 2,500 will go to 18%. Right now, it is at it was at 12%. Then they are also hiking GST on footwear above 2,500 to 18% from 12%. They're hiking premium seats in the airlines from 12% to 18%. As far as CNBC, I don't know how far it is true. So there's some good news yesterday. IIP went up at 3.5% versus 1.5% month on month. So that's a good sign. But again, we don't know whether it is a trend. So what are the market cues today? GIFT Nifty is flat, indicating a muted start because bulls have been beaten badly. But having seen in 2021, the same thing happened. August was a bad series, and September started going up steadily. September was a bad series. October went up steadily. What happened then was, when the series starts badly, somewhere in the mid-month, generally the last day will be bad. It has happened not only in September or October, it has happened many, many times in the past. So I'm looking at that pattern and thinking September has got a very good chance of it being a bullish series, but I'm not over exuberant. We are buying into stocks, and as I said, we are buying into gold and silver. The Federal Reserve, one of the lady members who has been fired by Trump, has now gone to court. There is a hearing today, so we'll have to see what happens. And the US markets did well yesterday. Oil has been steady. The US 10-year yield fell to 4.2, basically because one of the Fed members said that they are looking to start cutting from September, and there will be more than one cut. So the bond yields will have to go down, and that is what happened. And today also EU says they will remove tariffs on US, so on a reciprocal basis, so they'll get lower tariffs. European markets were lower yesterday. Asian markets are neither here nor there, but we have never been marching to the tunes of global markets. So we have to encounter our own issues here. So oil, as I said, is around $68. And what is important is the visit of Prime Minister to Japan and China. I'm hoping some good news comes out of it. And next Friday is I'm expecting some good news to come out of GST. Let us see what happens. As usual, today we will be buyers on all declines, and we hope that things will work out. Please note, I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. Whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me.